So I keep asking myself, for how long am I going to live like this? Is it the right place I choose to come to the UK?
Who gets to stay and who has to leave? For Espoir, a lesbian fleeing persecution in Cameroon,
I'll be murdered, I will die, and I'll be burnt.
there's no more important a question. She's an asylum seeker surviving on £5 a day.
When you open inside, you could see mold.
And an appetising life in a hostile environment created by a country that is simultaneously reliant on overseas workers.
Like if you want to go in the area of hospital, NHS, most of the doctors, the specialists are foreigners.
The Conservatives have nothing new to say about asylum seekers, but promise to cut migration that have abandoned targets. There'd be a points-based system, most would need a job offer, and they'd fast-track NHS staff.
Kisha, I'm just going to take your blood pressure.
But the Tories are also increasing the surcharge paid by foreigners to use the NHS, including those who work in the service, add in visa fees, and this doctor swapped the UK for Malaysia.
I would have to come up with another £6,600 in 9 months if I wish to continue to serve the NHS. And that's a lot of money to anyone.
Labour says migration should be based on the needs of the economy. There'll be no cap on immigration, but nor any commitment to freedom of movement. They would protect the rights of existing EU workers. 1 in 8 NHS workers is foreign-born. At Dr Ibrahim's former practice in Rotherham, they wonder how they'll fill those staff rosters.
It is very difficult to get good doctors, or any doctor sometimes even, to apply. It seems an absolute crime that we are letting them go when we so desperately need them.
On to the goldfields of Yorkshire. That's gold of the billion carat variety. 15 years ago, Alex was one of the first Europeans to work here.
Best life, best job, all of them best. Here.
These days, almost everyone in the factory is a migrant.
You might think it's odd that 3 years after the Brexit referendum decided in many minds on the issue of immigration, that it's barely been mentioned in this election, and that the party manifestos are strong on slogans, very light on detail.
The Liberal Democrats offer the most policy detail. Easier work visas for foreign students, allowing asylum seekers to find jobs sooner, and of course, cancel Brexit and keep EU freedom of movement.
I get my migrant workers to support the needs of the business, pack on Saturdays, Sundays. You know, when you come here on Boxing Day, it will look like today. Could I find 100 local people on Boxing Day to pack my carrots? No chance.
And yet the debate is as much about emotion as economics. Who's an essential worker and who's an unwelcome foreigner? No election can sort out. John Ray, News at 10.